There appears to be a serious escalation between China and the Philippines in the disputed South China Sea. This time around, there's been quite a serious collision between vessels from the two sides. And as usual, a blame game has followed. However, this incident raises alarm as one of Philippines' vessels was left with a 1-meter large hole. Why are such incidents of Chinese aggression on the rise? Our next report telling you more.
China's expansionist goals and aggression are well known. It has land and maritime boundary issues with 17 nations. Sure, some of these disputes are more likely to flare up than the rest, but Philippines is among the nations that has increasingly witnessed China's strong-arm tactics. There have been many notable incidents of confrontation between China and Philippines, most of which are clear signals of Beijing's aggression, involve a wider range of tactics to harass and intimidate Manila. To name a few, China has blocked Filipino fishing vessels from entering a few regions. Chinese vessels shadow and chase their Filipino counterparts, often forcing them to dump their precious catch. If you thought that's all, this is just one part of it. Chinese Coast Guard ships fire water cannons at Filipino patrol boats. These are powerful water cannons. The effects can be quite devastating. In some cases, the windshields of the Filipino boats have been shattered and their crew have been injured. Dumping too much water into a vessel can cause it to tilt to one side, lose balance, and even sink small vessels. In recent months, things have further escalated. From firing shipborne water cannons to ramming of boats. From minor bumps between vessels from both sides, things have gotten to the level where boats chase each other and end up colliding. Recent collisions have caused fairly serious physical damage to the vessel. Here's an image shared by the Philippine side. They say that this gaping hole on the side of one of its vessels was the direct result of a Chinese vessel ramming it. Even in the case of the latest collision, as always, both sides have their own version of what happened. We would continue to take lawful, resolute and forceful measures to safeguard its territorial sovereignty and maritime rights and interests. We hope that the Philippines can keep its commitments and earnestly abide by the temporary arrangements reached with China. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Mao Ning said. Philippines has a different take. Manila said its Coast Guard vessels Cape Engano and Baga Cay were on their way to resupply personnel stationed on islands there, and that's when the confrontation occurred near Sabina Shoal. This is the biggest structural damage that we have incurred as a result of the dangerous maneuvers carried out by the Chinese Coast Guard, PCG spokesperson J. Tariella said. The Philippine side showed pictures of a boat with a 1-meter wide impact hole. China says they've been rammed by the Philippines. The Chinese Coast Guard posted a short video of the incident which showed what it said was a Philippine Coast Guard ship deliberately ramming with what it said was one of their vessels. Philippines maintains that the said video is misleading. The Sabina Shoal, where this incident occurred, is in the Spratly Islands. It is a disputed territory claimed by China, the Philippines, Taiwan and Vietnam. This is an age-old issue, with its genesis in the 1940s. As per the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, countries are entitled to an exclusive economic zone extended 200 nautical miles from their coastlines. Within their EEZ, nations have the right to exploit marine resources, with China claiming a vast part of the South China Sea. The disputes are bound to recur. China's aggressive claims in the South China Sea remains one of the most contentious issues in Southeast Asia. It doesn't just involve maritime and territorial boundary disputes, but also raises questions on freedom of navigation, resource exploration, and military presence in the region.
To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.